Franklin Roads Baptist Church, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're here all day for services today. Dr. Mike Norris is the preacher here. He's preached in both my old church in Pennsylvania and a gospel aid, and that's Sword Conference. It's about a half hour till Sunday school. This is the pastor of this great church, Dr. Mike Norris. This is the Franklin Roads Christian School behind the church. It's a library, office buildings, and then the church is straight through that door, goes right into the back of the church. Of course, you saw that earlier in the video, and then there's another building over here. And then after church, I came over to my favorite restaurant to eat, Steak and Shake. If you've never been there, the easiest way I can describe it to you, it's like a cross between Burger King and the Hard Rock Cafe with Burger King prices. And everything's cooked fresh. That's why it's my favorite restaurant. Steak and Shake is located on Old Fort Parkway. That's Old Fort Parkway. Good afternoon. Just wanted to give everybody an update on my vacation. At the moment, I'm in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Now, with the remainder of my vacation, I have two ways I can take this, and I wanted to get some opinion on it. I could either stay in Murfreesboro and then go visit Nashville, Tennessee, which is Music City, USA. I could catch a Nashville Sounds baseball game. And I could possibly, on Tuesday night, try to get tickets to a Nashville Predators hockey game, playoff hockey game. Or I could go down to Chattanooga, Tennessee. That would be tomorrow. And catch minor league baseball games in both Chattanooga and Huntsville. That would be Huntsville, Alabama. I've seen the Chattanooga ballpark. I have not seen the Huntsville ballpark. But I hear that a lot of Huntsville has no electricity because of the recent tornadoes. I don't know whether the stadium has it or not. And then in the Chattanooga area, there's Ruby Falls and Lookout Mountain, which are pretty cool. I won't have enough time or money left in the vacation to do all of it. Because if I stay in Murfreesboro, I end up going to the hockey game, if I can get tickets to it. That's on Tuesday night. Today's Sunday. I was booked in the hotel here last night, and tonight, supposed to leave for Chattanooga tomorrow. And then I'd be in Chattanooga Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night. And the other way would be to stay here booked in this hotel for Monday night and Tuesday night and just go down to Chattanooga for the one day on Wednesday. And Wednesday I'm going to be going to a church service, so I'm really not going to be able to do anything at night. I'll probably be able to catch Ruby Falls and Lookout Mountain, but I won't be able to do baseball down there. And then once the church service is over on Wednesday night, Thursday morning I drive home. So if you were in that situation, you have the choice of the two. Which would you do? Would you watch the minor league baseball in Huntsville in Chattanooga, go to Lookout Mountain and Ruby Falls? Or would you stay in Nashville 2 extra days with a hotel in Murfreesboro and go to Music City, USA, go to Nashville Sounds baseball game? I've already been to Nashville Sounds ballpark. I was there in 2008. Hard decision to make. But either way, it works out great. Now, let me give you a small, tiny little recap about Saturday. Saturday, I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I woke up Saturday morning, I'm thinking, okay, I have to check out of my hotel by 11 a.m. And then the game is at 7 p.m., and then I leave for here from the ballpark at the end of the game. What am I going to do during that 8-hour period? Bowling Green is not a big town. Well, I looked at a couple brochures, and bam, it came to me. I ended up going to the Railway Museum, which was really nice. And then I went over to the National Corvette Museum, which was just as nice. Got tons of film and booth. And then that put me in perfect timing to just go off to the ballpark. So I did 3 things that day. Took up the entire day, and it was great. So let me know what to do. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to do what the majority says. I'm going to think the thing over, but I just wanted to see where, other people would, do. Would they stay in Nashville, spend the extra day there, or extra 2 days there, or would you go to Chattanooga? It will be especially important that people from Chattanooga or Nashville chimed in on this. Excuse me. Allergies. Been dealing with that all week. And I'll probably do another vlog to kind of go more into detail about the whole vacation. So as usual, and until next time, thank you for allowing me to bore you, and have a great day. Bye. This church here in Murfreesboro has a coffee bar and a library and 2 flat screen TVs. You can see one right there. So if any workers are in the area that are working back here, they can see the service. Well, let's say there's an overflow crowd in there, they can see the service on the flat screen. And then a meeting area back in there. Pretty cool, huh? Got a thing on there where you can touch the missionary's name. All interactive. And it tells you all about the missionary. First Baptist Church of Milford, Ohio also has one of those. And the auditorium is right through this door. There's the hallway. Going out to where we park our cars. We're going to be having a conference here.
Yeah.
For a young preacher and a...
We're just amazed how they put the pictures together. They did it all with computers.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have a young preacher and a preacher that's been around a while going to be preaching together. May 4th.
That's our son there. That's why we were.
Amen. Amen. Max Martin and Jordan Dow on May 4th. Caleb Sargent and Raymond Warnock, July 6th. Hancock. Okay, I'm reading that wrong, man. on July 6th.
It's hard to read that right.
That's right. Andrew Browning and Raymond Barber on August 3rd.
Yeah, do it.
Ryan Bussey and my pastor, Bobby Robertson, on June 1st.
So that's where you're at.
That's 1 month from today.
You're from North Carolina then?
Yes. So the Lord, the three presidents.
Right.
There's the current one right there.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Shelton Smith. And this is used for mailing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's sort of like a mailroom of sorts then for the sword?
Yes, sir. Well, for the small things.
Okay.
360 degrees in temperature, so it takes about 4 hours. You need to
Oh, yeah, I can see how it's going down the production line there.
Right. And then it goes on down, and then Brother Larry is working at the cutter that will cut the edges off the
Oh, I see.
work over there.
See the name of the church on there? Yep, that's where I go. They're going to be in our church
It looks like Ari.
sometime later this year.
Yeah. Ari.
And this room right here is just for the media and the bookstore, right?
Right.
Okay.
Actually, the front of the bookstore is
There's the front of the building where I came in. Customer service and advertising are back here.
right.
And this is the main lobby.
Yes.
You walk into the building. This is where the secretary's offices are. And Dr. Shelton Smith's offices are.
Miss Sarah has been with the sword over 50 years.
And she's
Right in here.
this lady here. Okay. This picture is one of the sword conferences. 2005. There's Lonnie Moore. Dr. Charles Sexton. Dr. Greg Baker. Norris Belcher. This one here is Melanie Smith. And this one here is Melanie Smith's husband.
That's it.
I had to do that.
You recognize that guy?
Yeah, Dr. Roberts. My pastor. There's the boardroom.
Way back when.
Dr. Lee Robertson.
See him pictured here in his uniform. Back in 1918. Things from.
And this is the memorabilia for Dr. Shelton Smith, right?
Right. Absolutely.
He's got a Baltimore Orioles hat down there.
Oh, yes.
D.R. Lakin's pulpit from West Virginia. This is Oliver B. Green and some of his memorabilia. And this is his pulpit here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Her items are in the cabinet over there by the window then.
And what's the name again?
Viola Walden.
Okay. I see over here you got a picture of Tom Malone.
Yes, and his office chair. And then Dr. Hudson.
And Dr. Curtis' husband, Miss Sofa,
Yes.
here from the sword.
The last picture of her is there signing one of her.
Oh, so this is exactly how her office was before
Exactly.
before she went home to be with the Lord, huh?
Yes. But she was quite an inspiration to all of us. She was, I think, 91 and still
Wow.
working half days.
Dr. John R. Rice's office. Piano there. These are the sermons from his radio broadcast. They're filed alphabetically.
And then he kept his reference materials right handy on a turntable to aid in sermon preparation and all. Loved horses, as you can tell by all his gifts from his daughters. There's 6 daughters are pictured on the top shelf. And then here in his office, we have Moody and Spurgeon's works on the shelves.
Wow.
Books.
This is John R. Rice's library. These are his Western books, turntable, and records. You talk about an extensive library.
Yes.
Wow. This is huge.
He did some woodworking. He made his portable desk and chair to take with him on his...
Man definitely liked to read.
Yes, sir. And that was the laptop
And
of the day.
just to spin around Lazy Susan with Bibles on it, that, you know, that there shows he's a little innovative. These are Dr. Rice's daughters at an earlier age. This one here went home to be with the Lord. The other ones are still living.
An iron for his ties he could take with him and plug into the wall and have a nice, neat, and tidy
Oh, his
tie.
cameraman too.
Yes, Polaroid cameras back then. He played the harmonica on the bottom shelf.
Wow.
Played games, checkers, and dominoes. You
Seamus.
can actually take a tour of
Fedoras.
his home out at the Bill Rice Ranch, and had more games out there as well. Beside it is the picture of his home.
Here he is on his horse at age 80.
His home has
He
been
loved
moved
horses.
out to the Bill Rice Ranch. All that's left on Franklin Road is the mailbox in front of Hardee's, where it used to be. For his opponent.
He thought of everything.
Yeah.
Golf clubs, portable seat to wait for his opponent, and everything.
He wrote about 85 hymns. We've got a book of 66 over in the bookstore available for sale.
This is the Lazy Susan I spoke of. What you do is all this reference and then swing it around and be in 2 different Bibles at the same time. This will be the last video in this tour, and I'll let it speak for itself. All you have to do is look at it.